just got out of school. For those who are new here, I'm Brooklyn. I'm a full-time nurse, a mom, and now I'm a student in cosmetology school. So yes, that means that I'm balancing night shift, parenthood, and studying all at once. I decided to go back to school, not just for a career change, but as part of my own journey of personal growth and rebranding myself. So I hope this video inspires you to consider what's possible no matter what stage you are in life. For me, it was an easy choice to go back to school. It felt necessary. I have been working for a nurse for years, and I felt like something was missing. It wasn't until the end of last year I felt like I didn't belong in what I was doing. Mind you, this was a time when I was praying to God heavily for my purpose in life, and I had just graduated therapy. I had completely changed my habits, my view on life. Everything about me just did a complete 360. I craved more creativity, more fulfillment in a career path that felt more me. Plus, I wanted to challenge myself to show myself and my daughter that it's never too late to follow your dreams and to not let fear stop you from exploring new outlets. Now, don't get me wrong. This decision wasn't without any fear and hesitation. I had all these thoughts like, am I too old for this? Is this even the right move for me? Like, what if this is even too much for me to handle? The self-doubt was creeping in fast. But here's the thing. I realized I'd rather try and fail than regret not trying at all, especially when I felt peace about my decision. So I say, if you're feeling hesitant about taking a big leap in your life, trust me, you are not alone. But behind that fear is always usually something amazing waiting on the other side. One of the biggest lessons that I learned from going back to school is that it is never too late to reinvent yourself. I'm actually learning so much about who I am versus who I was in my 20s. I've gained more confidence, more patience, and I feel like I'm setting an example for my daughter about the power of resilience and pursuing your dreams. If anything, going back to school has made me realize my own worth and potential in ways I hadn't before. Also want to share a few tips for anyone thinking of going back to school. My first tip would be time management, because of course time management is everything. My schedule is packed. Not only do I work full-time, but I also work PRN. I make Nurse Grid to keep up with my shifts and a planner. I also set reminders in my phone to keep up with everything else. Second, I would say don't be afraid to ask for help, whether it's from family or friends. I personally don't have a really huge support system, but I also know my limits, so I don't sign up as a full-time student and overwhelm myself with not only a lot of work, but I work night shift, and I'm also a single mom, so I can get burnt out pretty fast. Which brings me to my next point. Don't forget to pour into yourself. I set aside time before I pick my child up from school to do something for myself, whether that's going to the gym or I have a lunch date by myself or shopping or just have quality alone time. It's important to pour into yourself always, or at least when you can. Lastly, I would say give yourself grace. This journey is challenging, but it's also rewarding if you stay focused on your why for going back to school, and be worth it. Something that has been rewarding for me is the sense of accomplishment. Every new skill that I've learned and every milestone that I hit reminds me that I am capable of achieving my goals, even if they seem intimidating at first. It's like everything that I'm doing in cosmetology school, it just comes so natural to me compared to when I was in nursing school and my anxiety was at like an all-time high. Plus, I feel like this is leading me towards a future that's more aligned with who I am now. And honestly, that's worth every late night and every struggle that I have along the way. So if you're out there and you're on the fence about going back to school or starting something new, I want to encourage you to take the first step. Yes, it'll be hard. You'll face challenges, but the growth and the pride and especially the fulfillment that comes with pursuing your passions are absolutely worth it. So don't let fear or your age hold you back from what you really want. Thank you for watching and for following along on my journey. I hope this video has given you a little push to believe in yourself and what's possible no matter where you're starting from. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know, have you been thinking about going back to school or trying something new? I'd love to hear your thoughts and connect with you all. Bye.